If it feels like no matter what you do on TikTok right now, you're just not getting the views that you want, or you can't get out of TikTok view jail, this is gonna be the best video that you've ever watched, because by the end of it, you're gonna have 5 things that you can implement today to skyrocket the reach that you're getting on TikTok. In fact, these things help this creator with not that many followers go viral on TikTok several times, and they help this creator gain over 15 million followers and get over 100 million views several different times. And if you implement them, the same thing could happen to your account and skyrocket your reach. The first thing you need to make sure that you're doing is understanding what time you should actually be posting on TikTok. And this is gonna be different depending on your niche, and all you have to do is spy on your competitors in order to figure it out. Now, in order to actually do that, here's what you're gonna do. You're going to come to counttick.com right here. You're gonna click on here, go under Analytics and Profile Viewer, and then I want you to type in the name for a few of your competitors. So we're gonna click here, type in a name for a few competitors. I'm gonna use Tuvok just as an example here. We're gonna click here, and then you're gonna be able to spy on your competitors and see how many views they get depending on what time they're posting. Like this video right here, he got over 330,000 views. It was posted at 12:24 p.m. But if we scroll down and find a video that he did that got over 1 million views, we'll see that it would post it at 1 p.m. So maybe he should be posting his other content at 1 p.m. Or if we scroll down a little bit more, we'll see that he got 15 million views when he posted at 1:49. So again, this is how you can spy on your competitors to see exactly what they're doing. Not only will it show you the time that they're posting, it's also going to show you the music that they're using, and it's going to show you their description so you could see any keywords that they're using in your posts that could be increasing their reach. Which brings me to tip number 2, which is that you need to be very, very focused on what keywords your competitors are using in their posts, both as text on the screen and in their voiceover and description, because TikTok is going to be looking at all 3 of those different placements to try to determine whether or not your post is actually relevant to be shown to people in the correct audience that you're trying to reach. And if you're not getting views right now, it could be because you're messing this up. So what you need to make sure that you do is you need to be looking at the hooks that people are using. You need to look at the first 3 seconds of their voiceover and the description to try to determine if they have certain keywords in there that you aren't using within your post. Because if you're not using them, TikTok is then showing your content to the wrong audience. You're getting the wrong feedback back from TikTok, and then boom, TikTok is killing your views, and that's why you're not getting that many. And TikTok has actually made this incredibly easy for you to be able to figure out for yourself. For example, if we come to TikTok on a desktop and we click on one of these things right here, like how to make stickers, what am I going to be able to see? Now I'm going to be able to see on all the different videos that pop up, I'll be able to click into them and see what they show on the screen. For example, for this exact search, this one right here has how to make stickers showing on the screen, and then it also has it in the description. Guess what this video has? The same thing. And this video got 1.7 million views, and this video got almost 30,000 views, so clearly this works. And if we scroll down, we'll see that this same video got 1 million views, this one 5.7 million views, so clearly having those right keywords in the video drastically increases the views that people get. Now, before I share with you the next 3 things that you need to make sure that you're doing, and by the way, the last one is by far the most important, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms, and you're not going to want to miss any of my other content. Now this brings me to tip number 3, and that is that you need to only be focused on creating content that has gone viral for somebody else within your niche. I cannot emphasize this enough. TikTok does not care about being original. Instead, what TikTok cares about is that you're creating content for an audience that they have on the app. And the way that you're gonna do this best is by recreating viral posts. And what you need to make sure that you understand is that the ideas that you have for your content are going to determine how many views that you get. If you have bad ideas, if you run out of ideas, or if you just don't know what to post, this is going to be the reason that you are failing to grow on TikTok. Because the only difference between somebody that gets 1 million views or somebody that gets 100 views is the idea that they had, because it's the most important part. In fact, the idea is what TikTok uses to determine whether or not your video should get 100 views or 1 million views based on how many people are actually interested in the topic that you're posting about. And if you're struggling with content ideas, I personally want to help you. In fact, I personally want to research exactly what you should be posting for your niche for the next 7 days for free. If that sounds interesting, well, please go to the pinned comment below and you can look at my daily content ideas where I can literally send you exactly what is trending in your niche for the next 7 days for free. You heard that right. I literally want to tell you exactly what to post for the next 7 days for free. If that sounds interesting, well, please go to the pinned comment below, find out more. Now, tip number 4 is you need to maximize the amount of time that people are actually spending on your posts, and there are 3 ways for you to be able to do that. The first way is you could have a really good reason for somebody to watch the entire video in the hook of your piece of content. Like I shared with you in this video that there were going to be 5 tips, and the last one is the most important, so please make sure you stick around for it. Or what you could do is keep reminding people throughout the video that the last thing is the most important, or what is coming next, or why they need to keep watching the video. And then the third thing that you could be doing is getting people to actually chat in the comments. But more importantly, you need to leave comments in your own comment section that have the keywords for that video. And if you could get people to comment about the keyword for that video, guess what ends up happening? This increases the odds that 1, TikTok is going to show your content to more people because they want to see searchable comments within TikTok. If you've ever gone to a comment section on TikTok and you saw that there was a term that you could click on, guess what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. And if you get this to happen within your post, it's going to increase the reach that you end up getting on TikTok. Why? Because the more people that click on that, the longer people stay on TikTok. And this is exactly what TikTok is trying to optimize for. And you can enable this happening by getting people to comment below that specific keyword, but then also make sure that you're responding to your comments on TikTok. I can't believe how many small accounts I look at every single day and they are not responding to their comments. This is by far the biggest mistake that you could make if you're trying to grow a following, if you're trying to increase your views, and if you're trying to go viral. In addition to that, 95% of your effort needs to come down to these 3 things. First and foremost, can you get more than 70% of people to stop scrolling and to watch your piece of content? If this doesn't happen, well then guess what? TikTok isn't going to want to promote your content. Secondly, are more than 50% of people completing your video? The way that you're going to get this to happen is by having a big payoff at the end of every piece of content that you upload. And this will also increase the amount of people that continue watching after the first 3 seconds. And if you study the content that's doing well in your niche, I bet you're going to find that they are implementing little psychological tactics that actually lead to a lot of people completing the video. And ultimately, you need to be focused on how long people spend not only on the post that you recently uploaded, but also on your TikTok page in general, which is why I'd strongly suggest creating playlists if you have a bunch of content that could be added to a playlist. And remember, TikTok is really going to be looking at whether or not you're being consistent on TikTok. If you took a month off, 3 months off, 6 months off, a year off, the TikTok algorithm isn't going to trust you as much as they might have back in the day. And if you're brand new to TikTok, you're going to have to build up trust with the algorithm before they push out your content. And I really want to make sure that you didn't overlook what I was saying about comments before. Because here's the deal. Big creators on TikTok aren't going to respond to their audience on TikTok. So guess what you can do? You could actually grow a cult-like following by responding to your comments, because this is going to get those people to come back to your page to keep watching your content. And this is going to force the TikTok algorithm to keep recommending your content instead of your competitors. And then eventually you're going to be in the TikTok algorithm and you're going to get a ton of views every single time that you post, especially if you really get this last and most important tip through your head. And that is that TikTok is not an originality contest. Instead, TikTok is trying to exploit what people already want to watch based on their past watch history. So if you want to know exactly what you should post about today in your niche on TikTok, you need to look at whatever is viral and what is getting views for other people, because I'm sure you've had this experience on TikTok. You interacted with something. Maybe it was a specific format. Maybe it was a specific creator. Maybe it was a specific topic, and then you keep getting shown that topic, that creator, or that format over and over again. Well, the same exact thing is happening to your viewers. And if you ignore this, it's why you're not getting views on TikTok. So the number one thing that I would recommend that you do right now is exploit the thing that TikTok is currently pushing out in your niche. If you don't know what this is, you need to look at your competitors in order to figure this out, because it's going to make you a way better content creator. And you're going to exploit that for a short period of time. It's going to get a lot of views. You're going to get a lot of followers, and potentially make a lot of money if you're in the TikTok Creator Awards program. And then boom, it's going to go away and you need to find the next idea. But this will be incredibly easy to do if you have some help. The same way that I helped this creator gain 15 million followers, and this creator over 100,000 followers, and this creator over 500,000 followers. I want to help you too. In fact, I want to work with you one-on-one to help you grow quicker on TikTok. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only two things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is one, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers. And two, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.